So, last one here. Vertex 0, 0, A value is 3. Your graph should have turned out
It's the opposite of the first one.
like this. Yeah, why? Because this one's negative, this one's positive. We talked about that, right? Okay, so scrolling down here. Can somebody tell me what the vertex is here? So remember, with that H, we're taking the opposite of what's kind of presented to us. 2 and no K value, so 0. What's my A value there? Is it 0? 1. If it was 0, it would make everything disappear because 0 times anything is going to be 0. So please don't put 0 if there's no A there. Again, that's the Ninja 1. It's there. It exists. It's just hiding. So my vertex is 2, 0. That's this point right here. My A value is 1, 1. 1, 1. Symmetrical. So I just kind of copy my point on the other side. There's my raise. There's my function. Notice that my H value, like I said, shifts it horizontally. It shifts it across the x-axis. So when we had 2, we moved over 2 horizontally. Okay, when we look at this K value, it's going to move it vertically. Okay, so what's my vertex point here?
-2.
0, -2. And what's my A value?
1.
1. So 0, -2, A value is 1. Do you see how that is a vertical shift versus a horizontal? Yeah. Are these becoming kind of routine now? It's the same thing every time. It's going to be the same thing when we go the opposite direction. Tell me the vertex, tell me the A value, write the function. We're going to get there in a little bit. Want to go ahead and do the last one? Doesn't take more than 15 seconds. I'll go over it. What's my vertex?
-2, 0.
What's my A value? 1. So -2, 0. A value of 1. Okay, so that H and K, it's shifting my graph horizontally or vertically. Okay, H shifts it horizontally. K is going to shift it vertically. Nice to know. Not necessarily something you need to know. Yes?
Why would the vertex, why do you switch the position of the x and the 2?
For here, because, yeah, so general form, right, is x minus h plus k. So because of this, what I actually have here, I don't really have space, is x minus -2. If I were to write it so it's x minus h. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
so that's why you always just kind of flip it, because of how the general form is, okay? Okay, let's try some that's got more going on than these guys. So, go past that page you've already filled in.
Sorry, did you mean I said ye?
No thanks. Alright, vertex, A value, all of them, you have to tell me. What's the vertex for this one?
7, 0.
7, 0. What's the A value?
6/1.
6, yeah. So, 7, 0, I think is right there. 6, so I'm going up 6/1. Oh my gosh. And it's symmetrical, right? So sometimes if you're having trouble with that symmetrical thing, you can kind of draw an axis of symmetry there. And then you're just kind of flipping it over the line. Symmetrical. Look at how narrow that is. Why is it narrow? The larger this A value gets, the more narrow it's going to become. Remember when we did 3, it was narrow. 6 is going to be even more narrow. If A was 10, it'd be even more squished together. What's the vertex of my next one? I'm only going to do one more with you and then I'm going to let you work.
0, 9.
0, 0.09. And what's the A value? 1. So I think this one actually is off, which is why I wanted to make it to here with you. You go 3, 6, 9, you're here. So when you have an A value of 1, you're off this graph. Sorry. You could have put in a scale. You could have changed it to like a scale of 2. That's fine too. Whatever. I'll get the point. Alright, do you want to try the rest of these on your own? There's 4 more. You think you can do it?
I hope so.
Great.
Is there a reason why it's not on?
Yeah, one of them's off. Because I
That
did it
one's off,
yesterday.
that one's off.
Yeah, something must have
That
shifted in the
one's
document.
off.
That one. This
Yeah,
one's
that one's off. Okay.
So just pretend it's not.
And then
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
assume it should be where it would make more obvious sense
this
to
one
me.
and that one's off.
No, it's
See,
not off,
Yeah,
really.
it's like it's not on the line right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I know. That gives you that point, and probably
like-
I didn't make this document,
I
but
looked at it as okay, it's 2, but it's not 2.
it's 2.
not there.
Yeah, that's why they give you that point because you go 4 over 2. You could use a 2. Yeah, that one's off a little
And
bit.
then one would be-
And that one on the other page, because when I did it yesterday, I was like, why is that shifted?
Yeah.
This one, so you can just
This must
assume
be-
it's supposed to be there, and then it's supposed to